Join me as I dive into the fascinating history of Mesopotamia and see if I can uncover how it became the cradle of civilization. Mesopotamia, the region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, is often referred to as the cradle of civilization. But what exactly does that mean? Well, it means that Mesopotamia was the first place on Earth where humans developed cities, governments, and complex societies. It's where we first see the emergence of writing, laws, and social hierarchies. In other words, Mesopotamia is where humanity first took its tentative steps towards creating the modern world we know today. The early civilizations of Mesopotamia faced some pretty daunting challenges. For starters, the region is incredibly fertile, but it's also prone to droughts, floods, and soil salination. This meant that early farmers had to develop sophisticated irrigation systems just to survive. But that's not all. The region is also situated in a geographical hotspot, making it vulnerable to invasions from neighboring tribes and empires. So early Mesopotamians had to figure out how to organize themselves, create systems of governance, and develop ways to defend themselves against external threats. One of the earliest cities in Mesopotamia was Eridu, which dates back to around 5000 BC, but as the city grew, so did the need for more complex systems of governance. This led to the development of city-states, each governed by its own ruling dynasty. The city-state of Uruk, for example, was ruled by the great king, Gilgamesh, who's still celebrated today as a hero and a demigod. But how did these early cities manage to feed themselves? Well, the invention of the plow around 4000 BC allowed Mesopotamians to cultivate crops on a much larger scale, leading to the development of a thriving agricultural economy. Another key factor in the rise of Mesopotamian civilization was trade. The region's strategic location made it a hub of commercial activity, with merchants coming from all over the Near East to exchange goods. The invention of the wheel around 3500 BC further accelerated trade, allowing goods to be transported more easily across long distances. And with trade came cultural exchange. Ideas, technologies, and innovations were spread far and wide, contributing to the development of a complex, multifaceted society. Mesopotamia was also a hotbed of technological innovation. The invention of cuneiform writing around 3200 BC, for example, revolutionized communication and record keeping. Suddenly, it was possible to store and transmit vast amounts of information with precision and accuracy. And with writing came the development of literature, including the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest surviving works of literature in the world. The invention of the bronze plow and the wheelbarrow further increased food production and facilitated trade, allowing Mesopotamian cities to grow and flourish. One of the most significant turning points in Mesopotamian history was the rise of the Sumerian city-states around 2900 BC. These city-states, with their complex systems of governance, specialized labor, and thriving economies, marked a major milestone in the development of civilization. The Sumerians also made significant advances in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture, leaving behind a rich cultural legacy that would influence civilizations for millennia to come. And then, of course, there was the development of the first laws, the Code of Hammurabi, which established the principle of justice and equality before the law. The rise of Mesopotamia to become the cradle of civilization is a testament to human ingenuity, creativity, and resilience. From the invention of writing to the development of complex societies, Mesopotamia laid the foundations of modern civilization. So what did you find most fascinating about Mesopotamia? Did you know that the wheel was invented in Mesopotamia? Or that the Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the earliest surviving works of literature? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about ancient civilizations, be sure to check out my other videos on the topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.